petabytes of data in
Okay, guys, we'll do this.
Spanish and Arabic. Third, the transfer and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic.
Got loads of enemies here. Man, I really need to... Shit. This guy's gonna see me here.
Quietly.
Dead. We got a killer out there.
Oh, frick, now they're freaking... Oh man, I wish they can... What do they call this? Carry the bodies. It's very hard.
Can breathe again.
We've got intruders. I missed. Got you located.
What do you mean located, Frank? Oh shit, that was freaking close. Oh frick.
The shadow commands it. What do you see?
Okay, you're the last one, you a-hole.
The shadow doesn't bring you. Look out!
That's the last of them. Alone once
Whoa.
more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory. A falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry.
Sorry. Can't be perfect. Okay, let's go to Sobek's place.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's
Oh,
extinction
Hades.
failsafe protocol.
Hades.
The ultimate killer app.
Ah,
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life.
yeah.
So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
Yeah.
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Man, so Hades was the failsafe in order for Gaia to begin. But now Hades is trying to kill us. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal. Might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident vids. Tate here just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Family figured out the Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. Okay, so it was State who made Gaia. But now Hades is out of control. It's like, I don't know, he just wants to eliminate all, like back to square one. Mr. Tate, this mail concerns Apollo archive submission. Huh, your 666 submission in just 5 days. Torture flicks. Oh, Dr. Samami Ibaji. I think she was Indian before we went here.
Looks like the only way onwards.
FZ Chambers. Who's this? Patrick Bogard Klein. Bogard. This level human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers represent a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours, then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours.
Are these what I think they are?
Ah, the euthanasia.
Machines to
Oh no.
spawn a new generation of human beings.
Ah, so this is where I got born. Artificial persona for cradle servitors. Okay, I've attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings.
No room.
Province could detect ping back from crucial systems is good for a maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the betas over zygote selection. Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle population. PBK.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. I'd have to ditch something. Boats are full of water.
Okay, now where is her office? More audio logs here.
Would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study guy.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. This is very good.
Oh, so this is Gaia. Maybe we can recover her, because obviously Hades is already up and kicking.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Got cut.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Okay, so Gaia has a kill switch. I wonder if that was ready, or it got made. Let's probably open this door.
Gonna come in handy.
Odyssey has failed. Awesome, terrible news. I'm afraid a far zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun to depart the solar system. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for continuation of the human species and earthly life. Artemis. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. Those words can still mean anything. Frozen Zeus for the sample. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. Okay.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
I think Silence is the enemy, the leader of the cultist. I think he's the... Oh shit, enemies.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Come on, copy it. Oh shit. Whoa. Oh, that's the leader. The one who killed Rost. That a-hole. Gonna take my revenge.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh man. Oh, we're prisoners again. Shite.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty.
Healess.
That I was destined for glory as a great
Oh
champion
man.
of the sun.
Our items, weapons.
Jiran was murdered. Even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. It grew when High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away. It not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Rust.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought...
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he, but I didn't. This failing, it was only when I captured you, down, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig site. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Everything as it was meant to be.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Dangerous idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that's? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving...
I'll remember those words. You fail to grasp the point. And with certainty of belief...
Then get in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every errant beast now caged will serve her true... Oh, speaking of sacrifice, after you crash the Eclipse network, to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the... I wanted every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch it.
Oh man, what do I... They cast me out, lead needless slaughter. They're irrelevant.
The Nora cast me out at birth.
Really? Then it make... In any case, I couldn't recall the order even... Thanks to your destruction of the network, you not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Your focus, such a power, and yet so fragile.
Oh man, he destroyed it. Oh man, it's the Colosseum.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Corruptors.
seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die! Let her be the first of thousands!
This is Sparta! Oh shit, we got no weapons. And we got a freaking behemoth.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons.
Oh man, friend.